Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It has been a little while since we've given you an update and we did miss our January time frame, but better late than never, right? We are really excited. Today we have some big news to share with you.
This is one of the biggest changes our business has ever experienced, and we are thrilled to share it with you. But before we get into that, let's take a look at where this business started.
I was lost in the idea of it all.
As many of you know, Just a Brick in the Bucket started right here in California back in early 2020.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to the Just a Brick in the Bucket YouTube channel.
What began as just a few friends selling Lego parts out of a tiny storage unit quickly grew into a 400 square foot garage full of hundreds of thousands of parts.
We've had an incredible journey, building not just our business, but also a community of Lego enthusiasts and sellers.
This is Hoop But Better.
And of course, thank you to you. Thank you to every single one of you who wanted to tune into this.
We've expanded, learned a lot, and connected with so many amazing people along the way.
Hello everybody! And welcome to another classic Just a Brick in the Bucket.
Mr. Chris from the Great Brick Lab. We were at his warehouse in Milan, Illinois.
Doug came out. It was kind of a last minute thing. We didn't really know he was coming until earlier today.
Here they are. David West and Nikki. Hello, Trevor.
How's it going?
And of course, we've dabbled in quite a variety of content styles on YouTube, much of which we learned did not work. We've tried podcasts, streams, part-out videos, Q&As, a little bit of gaming, and more. However, most of you have always wanted to go back to the OG style of how-to videos and blogs, specifically following our growth. Now, growth is something we've been doing a lot of, but not really sharing.
With growth comes change, and the last few months have had a lot of changes.
We've been hinting at some big things behind the scenes and have been working incredibly hard to make this happen.
The last few months have been a hodgepodge of late nights, stressful meetings, and excitement. And it's all to make sure this goes flawlessly.
We wanted to make sure that whatever move we made, it's right for the future of the business and for those who have supported us along the way.
And after all that planning, we're officially making the biggest move in our company's history. We're relocating Just a Brick in the Bucket out of our garage and into this massive warehouse.
Now, for some of you, you may recognize this warehouse. We are really excited to reveal that we have officially acquired DNA Bricks, a well-established Lego business based here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, started by the incredible David West.
Hello everybody, as Paul would say. I want to start by thanking the awesome Lego reselling community and Lego community as a whole for nearly 5 years of support, engagement, and camaraderie on this awesome journey of operating DNA Bricks. When I started doing this in 2020, I was fresh out of high school during COVID lockdown, just sorting thousands of Lego parts with my best friend Angelis on my bedroom floor, having a feeling that something magical was happening. During this time, I lived with my parents, and I remember waking up early to pack orders, upload parts, and do the Bricklink things, and answer my dad's question every morning: what are your plans for the day? For a long time, this answer was simply, have fun. Eventually, from a bedroom to a storage unit to an office space to this warehouse, this little adventure of fun turned into an income that sufficiently supported a young adult in West Michigan. There's some trite quote about the price of getting everything you ever wanted. You get something you once wanted. I guess I sort of feel like that about DNA Bricks. It was fun to wake up early and list parts. It was fun to refine processes and learn the ins and outs of a niche industry. It was fun getting to know other sellers, buyers, and fans of the product. Over time, like things do, DNA Bricks slowly turned away from being a fun little adventure and started to feel like something bigger than myself that I was obligated to serve. There are certainly some things bigger than us that deserve and ask to be served, but I started to get the feeling last spring that DNA Bricks was not one of those for me much longer. I'd been thinking a lot about seasons, beginnings, endings, and stories. Suffice to say, it was time to be done in a way that served what I had done and what I want to do with the rest of my life. With the rising costs, both emotional and financial, of running the business, I began reaching out to other sellers to see about selling. And after lots of talking and visiting, Evan, Paul, and I were able to come to an agreement that worked for all parties. And I'm so excited and grateful to them for being open to this crazy idea. I cannot stress how grateful I am to this community and would like to give a specific shout out to a few of the following people who helped me, befriended me, and challenged me along the way. Apologies in advance if I forget a name. Firstly, to my esteemed colleague and co-host of the Part Out podcast, though it was short-lived, Nikki Zeljo, the owner of the Brickling Store Avenue. You reignited and fanned a flame of Lego passion in me that manifested in the most prosperous period of DNA Bricks. Hours and hours of voice calls, hundreds and hundreds of messages, to now nearly 10 in-person visits to each other, countless conversations, and a plethora of insights. You're the best big brother anyone could ask for, and I'm glad the universe did me a solid in throwing you my way. Love you lots. To Evan and Paul, you curated a community of individuals with a common interest in a profound way. Without the Just a Brick in the Bucket Discord, YouTube streams, and videos, I would have never met Nikki and so many others. It's been so awesome getting to know you guys, and I'm proud to call you my friends to this day and for many days to come. Apart from being Bricklink industrialists and insanely dedicated to the craft, you're good people, and that's a lot more significant than any lot or part count could ever be. Special shout outs to Toby from Dunder Mifflin Brick Co., Alex from the Block Lodge, Doug Ross of Toto Bricks, Ben of JB's Brick Kiln, the great Chris James from the Great Brick Lab, Bill from Daddy-O's Bricks. All of you were bonds that I had that were formed or made closer by the Just a Brick in the Bucket community. A special, big, awesome, huge, giant shout out to Derek from Pop's Block Shop, my fellow Michigander. There's an indomitable uploading spirit within Derek that, if practiced and studied, others can tap into. He is and will forever be one of the Bricklink greats. To all the people who worked for, around, and with DNA Bricks, talking about you, Paul, VB, it goes without saying, but I'll say it regardless, that does not happen without you guys. I want to be upstanding in the fact that so much of my so-called success in this industry was due to the help, labor, and insights of others. Thank you forever. To my family, my tribe, my friends, and loved ones, you know who you are, first of all. You know the deal. I'm so grateful to be surrounded by the people I am. Mom, Dad, Rachel, Chris, Teddy, Emma, and Ava. Anyone with that lineup in their inner circle is going to be okay, and that goes for me. My extended family. I'm sorry you no longer have a fun fact about your cousin, nephew, or grandson owning the Bricklink store with the most variety in the country, but I'm grateful that I've always felt encouraged and empowered, and that is from all of you. I love you guys. And lastly, to my co-founder, best friend, the A in DNA, and my other brother from another mother, Angeles Coronado. I would have never started this without you and never have gotten as far as I did without you. Your insights into life, people, art, and everything in between have been such a great source of joy for me in the past 4 years and the 4 years before that. I know the human experience is figuring out that you can't figure it all out, but this guy might be pretty damn close. If I never say this again, know it's how I feel. You're a genius and I love you. If you're at all interested in my adventure, story projects, or insights, thoughts, whatever, you can follow along at my personal YouTube channel, just David West, where I'm hoping to get a more thorough video explaining all of this and what's next. So what is next? 10 days from now, I'm driving down to Savannah, Georgia with my cousin and friend, and as they say, starting fresh. There exists in me a desire to truly leave the nest, explore my beliefs, make the world a better place, adventure, and of course, wake up and have fun. Right now, this exists in temporary plans, fleeting ideas, and creative endeavors yet to be had. I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you all, and keep uploading parts, because I've stopped.
So, this is our new home. It's definitely a big change from what we had in California, but we're really excited for what's next. We want to take a moment to thank all of you, our supporters, fellow Lego sellers, and customers. You've been with us on this journey, except for the past year or so, which is our fault, and we can't wait to keep growing and sharing with you. Throughout the month of March, we'll be posting a few update videos sharing how we're setting up the space, streamlining our operations, and really making this space our own. And this is just one of 2 massive announcements coming to Just a Brick in the Bucket this year. So, we're excited for what we believe will be our biggest announcement ever. Yes, we believe it's bigger than this one, hopefully coming in early May. I promise you won't want to miss it. As always, thank you so much for watching, for following along. We cannot wait to share with you every step of this journey. We'll see you in the next one.